There was an incident in 1959 in Russia, in the Ural mountain region, where I think there were 9 hikers, and they disappeared into the snowy wilderness. They were adventurers slash skiers, hikers. Their bodies were found in the snow, and it appeared that they had ripped out of the tent from the inside, barefoot, and trekked out into the snow, where they all died from mysterious circumstances. There were some that had broken ribs, some that had smashed skulls, and some that had just perished through hypothermia. After the investigation, the Russian police said that it was due to a compelling unknown force. Now keep that in mind as I review this album, Absence, by the band Snowman. There was a time growing up when you could go to the music store and just kind of rifle through the albums and roll the dice and take a chance on something. Maybe you judge a book by its cover. Maybe you say, oh, this is kind of a cool album, let's check it out. Maybe you've read about it in Rolling Stone or Spin or NME, Melody Maker, whatever. We take a chance on it. Today's not like that anymore. You can pretty much find anything about anyone, and you can get any album for free off the internet, or pay for it if you wish. You can find various remixes. You could have a single out, and the very next day you'll have 500 people doing covers of that very same song on YouTube. I felt that Snowman's album Absence was one of those treasure trove type albums that I discovered just by fluke, and it reminded me of the old days, where you stumbled upon something, you took a chance, you listened to it, and you fell in love with it. The first song on this album is called Snakes and Ladders, and it gives you an idea of what's in store. There's a lot of vocal layering, a lot of falsetto, a very pervasive darkness. Has a kind of a post-punk feel throughout the whole album, along with the drumming, be it organic or electronic. The drumming is standout, it's quality. The vocals and the layering technique remind me of almost like a Cocteau Twins type of application, where you have the same vocalist singing one part and then layered over the same part, but the timing is a little bit off, so it starts to overlap each other, and it kind of turns into this hypnotic hurricane of vocals. It's really nice. Like I said, the vocals are standout as well as the drums, and there's some tribal elements. There's some songs that have a very distinct kind of seance feel, and I would say this album kind of leaves you with that feeling of ghosts channeling other ghosts. It's very mysterious and dark and occult. You think you can make out what he's singing sometimes, just bits and pieces, and you put it together and it means, you know, who knows what it means. But that's the mystery, and that's what makes this album so vivid to me. I like the mystery, and I felt like this album is definitely a compelling unknown force. Think of being in the wilderness, tired, starving, alone, frightened. This is the type of music that would be that sort of a soundtrack to that kind of situation. There's another song on here called Hyena, which could easily be a single. There's a song on here called Memory Fails, I believe. And the falsetto workout for that song is just amazing. That's just a great song. This band had a previous album which I haven't checked out. I may go back and listen to it just to see. But they disbanded shortly after recording this album, which makes it even more mysterious and kind of interesting. They just kind of faded off into the distance. So I'm really glad I discovered this album. I highly recommend it to anybody. I give it 5 out of 5, and I would say, in addition to that, that I would put this easily in 2011's album of the year. And it's, you know, it's September right now, and I don't see anybody really bumping this one from the top spot. It's a truly unique album. I highly recommend it. Thank you very much.